Alright guys, welcome back. Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Barbecue the way life, folks. Today we're going to make an amazing brisket sandwich with a blue cheese mayo spread and all the good stuff. This really isn't a video on how to cook a brisket, but I got down here on the table, here's a brisket flat that I kind of carved up a little bit. And we're going to season it up with some Uncle Steve's. I'll bring you down and show you how you do that. Alright, hang on folks. Alright guys, we got no binder today. We got some Uncle Steve's, just salt, pepper, garlic. We're not going to use anything fancy because it's going into a sandwich. I love Uncle Steve's, like always. This stuff here delivers the wow factor. And the only rub on my channel is if it delivers the wow factor. Like I say, this really isn't a how to cook a brisket flat video. It may turn into one though. We are going to do fat side down on a Pit Boss Lexington, and we're going to slice this brisket up nice and thin, and we're going to turn this into a nice sandwich. You ever in the store? I picked this up for less than 20 bucks, folks. You ever in one of them big box stores and you find a brisket flat really cheap, you don't know what to do with it? Make it into sandwiches. This will be my sandwiches for work. Alright, and there we go. We just got all the Uncle Steve rubbed on there. Alright, this stuff is old-fashioned flavor, folks. Uncle Steve ain't messing around when he came up with this SPG. I'll have full link to this product down below. Nothing on the board goes to waste. We could get that. Now I've had this brisket out for a little bit because I was trimming it. I'm going to slap this baby back in the freezer for a half hour. I'm going to go outside, fire up the Pit Boss Lexington, and I'll see you outside, folks. Alright guys, there it is. Got it in the old Pit Boss Lexington, running at 275. Gonna monitor with the thermal probe from inside the house while I do other stuff. Alright, when this bad boy hits 200, we're gonna pull it off and let it rest. Alright guys, while that old brisket is cooking out there, it's sitting at 155 degrees for a long time. It's probably in the stall. We're gonna make up that blue cheese mayo that we are going to put on this brisket sandwich. Alright folks, I got all the ingredients down here. We're going to start with about 1 cup of mayo. Remember, you don't have to go exact. 1 cup should do her. 3/4, 1 cup, somewhere in that area. It ain't rocket science, folks. Then we're going to start with a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Like that. And a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Yes, folks, I'm telling you, trust this recipe, folks. I've done this before. It works. And 5 ounces of crumbled Garguglio Italian blue cheese, folks. Good stuff right here. 5 ounces. We're going to just put that in there. Food processor will do most of the work, folks. Now, if you're interested in this little food processor, this was sent to me by the company. I will leave a link down below where you can buy it in my brand new Amazon store. And we're going to do about a teaspoon or so of black pepper. And that's it. We're going to put this on there and pulse till smooth. Outstanding. Make sure there are no lumps. It's all lump free. Looking good. Let's have a taste here, folks. Ooh. Oh, that's amazing, folks. Alright, we'll be right back, folks. Make them sandwiches. Alright guys, there it is. A little brisket flat. Got us some Cabral buns that I just toasted up nice. We're going to build us a sandwich. I got some arugula and some thinly sliced red onion, and I got our mayo blue cheese. So we're going to slice this as thin as we can. Let's see how we did. The old brisket flat on the Pit Boss Lexington. Oh yeah. Hey, let's cut it in the middle. See what happens. Ooh, not bad. Nice juicy brisket. Remember, this really isn't a brisket video, but we're gonna. Whoa, it's that juice, folks. I'm gonna slice this as thin as I can because we want to make this into sandwiches. I'm gonna kind of put it on there on a ribbon. Now I got my brisket slicer or my meat slicer, but we're not gonna use that today. A lot of you don't have a meat slicer, so we're just gonna go old school. Nice, beautiful slices, thin as I can get them. I pulled it at 195. I didn't wrap it, uncovered the whole cook. Nice. We get some off of here. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, let's build us a sandwich. We'll get some of this here blue cheese mayo that we made. It was chilling out in the refrigerator. We got some of that. Smells delicious, looks delicious. Put a little bit of that on the top. I just put a little olive oil on there and put it under the broiler. Oh yeah. And now we're going to take some of the brisket. Look at that. Beautiful brisket. Nice little smoke ring with those bare bone pellets and the pit boss Lexington. And we're just going to kind of ribbon that. Can you see that, folks? Let me move that over here. Alright. Doesn't matter what you get. Grab whatever piece you want. Lay it on here like a ribbon. Thin as you can slice it, folks. Or you can go thick if you want. It's your sandwich. You do what you want. We're going to pile this thinly sliced brisket on there. Alright, let's do one more, folks. There we go. Let's try a piece. See what it tastes like. Ooh, that's tender, folks. Woo. Oh yeah. Nice and juicy. We're going to put some of this arugula on there. Like that. Some thinly sliced onion. Like that. And we're going to top it off just like that, folks. Now, is that a killer brisket sandwich or not? More than one way to cook a brisket. To do with your brisket. Let's cut this baby open. We gotta try this, folks. Alright, let me bring you up. See if it gives me the wow factor. Alright, folks, here we got that beautiful sandwich. That blue cheese mayo with the balsamic vinegar and the Dijon mustard. Killer combination, folks. Give that a try. Here we go. Perfect summertime sandwich right there, folks. If you're wondering what to do with a brisket, get tired of doing the same stuff with it, slice it paper thin, get you some of that blue cheese mayo. I'll leave that recipe down below. Put it through that little food processor. I'll leave a link to that bad boy down below. That's an awesome little machine they sent me. Salt, pepper, garlic, Uncle Steve, arugula, the mayo. This killer sandwich right here, folks. Tender brisket, bite right through. Oh. Yeah. This will be a big hit here, folks. Woo. Pit Boss Lexington, Uncle Steve. Give you a nice little smoke ring. Nothing fancy. Nice and dark. Oh, I'm getting it all over me, folks. That was one juicy brisket. Brisket flat. One killer sandwich. Alright. Peace out.